Hello everyone. So this question, write a Java program that implements a multi-thread application that has three threads. First thread generates a random integer for every second, and if the value is even, second thread computes the square of the number and prints it. If the value is odd, the third thread will print the value of the cube of the number. So let's see how this program is going to be implemented. So this is a multi-threading concept, and you can create the threads using extends thread method. This is the first method, and that means whatever is a class that you are going to define, that should be extended to the thread using inheritance. So this is the first method, and the second method is you have to implement the runnable interface. That means whatever is the class that you are defining, that should implement the runnable interface. So this is how you can create threads, and first, I am going to define because I should have three threads, and one is for even, one is for odd. So I am defining here class even. Class even implements runnable, and there is a variable in the even class, that is x integer variable is defined as public variable. And the next, I'm going for a constructor with the parameter as x. So inside this constructor, I am giving this dot x is equal to x. So x is loaded into the current object x variable, and the next, whatever is the way, that is whether it is implements runnable way or extends thread way, that you have to override the already inbuilt run method in the interface or in the class. That means you have to override the run method, public void run. This is a concrete method, and the inbuilt method is already available, that is in the runnable interface. So public void run system.out.println thread name is even, and x, that is a variable x value, and is even number, because this is an even class, so it is printing even number, and square of x is going to be so x into x. So then next, this is the body of the run method, and the next, this is closed. Next class is class odd. So odd class odd implements runnable. So here also I am going to create threads. So public int x. So this is declaring the variable x, and this is a constructor public odd int x. This dot x is equal to x. So x is loaded into the current object's x variable, and the next, this is also overriding the run method. So public void run, and this is an odd thread. So I will print thread name is odd, and the value of x is odd number, and the cube of the value is going to be x into x into x. So that means the cube of the value will be printed. The next, this is also closed, and next I am going to class A. So this for this one I am using extending method. So class A extends thread. So the next, in this class A, I am giving a string t name, string variable, and I'm giving a random variable r, and I'm giving two threads, thread t1, t2. Then next, I am declaring, so this is the constructor public a string yes, the parameter is yes, and this is storing the string name in t name. So the next, public void run, I am overriding the run method here, and int num is equal to 0. So then next, r is equal to new random. So r is actually loaded with a random number, and for this one, uh, the r variable, first you have to get the r variable loaded here. So for that one, you have to give in the try block, try for int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, and num is equal to r dot next int. Means you can actually load this variable with the values from 0 to 99 at any value randomly. So what that is what the meaning of this block. And the next, this is going to be printing main thread, and generated number is plus num. Means this is under the main thread, and the number is going to be the number generated. And if number per modular 2 is equal to 0, that means if the number is giving the reminder with 2 is 0, then t1 is equal to new thread, new even num. That means even method is called. So that is even, that is constructor. And the next, if the else means if the number is not giving the reminder with 2 is 0, so sorry, with reminder with 2 as 0, then t2 is equal to new thread, that is calling the odd number, and that is t2 dot start, t1 dot start, and t2 dot start. So the methods are going to be calling the run methods of the t1 and t2. Then next thread dot sleep. So this will give you the main thread for 1 second pause, and it will resume after 1 second. So it will system.out.println, it will print just an empty new line. Then next, after the try block, you have to immediately give a catch block, and this is catching the exception, which is a general exception. And if at any case the try block is throwing the exception, then this catch block will actually handle that one, and it will print the message of the object, that is exception object. So that is printed. Then next, this class is also closed. Class A is also closed. I'm going for my main class. So this is a public class mthread, and inside that one I'm giving a main method public static void main string args, and in this one I'm instantiating the uh, new that is a class. So that is a is a constructor and one is a parameter. So this will actually give the s as the one. So it will give the thread name as one and a dot start. So a is the object, and a dot start will actually call the run method of the class A. So this class A is here, and this run method is called by a dot start, and then your thread is going to be running there, and it will actually print what is the number generated and what is going to be the uh, nature of the number, that is whether it is even or odd, and it is actually going to give you the output. So let us see how this is going to be happening here. So the next I'm going to compile my program here. It is compiled successfully. Then next, for running, I'm giving this one, and it is generating a random number. So you can see the odd number is giving the odd and the cube of the number, and even thread. If it is an even thread, it is printing even number and the square. So this is randomly I have given the for loop for 10. So it will be running for 10 times, and it will stop after generating 10 numbers. So this is how you can have the multi-threading application here. Thank you.